All right, well, we'll continue with the press conference with Oscar Pareja. Congratulations, and why don't you give us your thoughts on the game and the next step to your tournament?
Well, thank you. First, to congratulate as well Mr. Tommy and his team tonight. It creates a lot of difficulties for us, and I thought the way they battled the game and they complicate things for us was remarkable. Not an easy task to do after the result that we got in Canada. That for us as well was difficult to get the rhythm, knowing that we wanted to keep the same intensity and the same level and the same aggressiveness and being fine in the last third, as we all committed to. And as the game went on, we found a better timings to do it. And then finally, we found in the second half, we found the goal that kind of released a little bit the anxiousness that we had to score. But the reaction from them was fine too. So it was very competitive. We achieved a lot of stuff today with rotating some players, trying to time in our week. That is, as you know, difficult with the derby coming, and we just played last Saturday here. So I'm happy with the group. I think we all kind of refreshed today with group playing and that have not played, and the ones who have been resting. So I'm happy now, just thinking about derby, and we'll think about the next step in CONCACAF next week.
Next question right here.
Oscar, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the win. Just curious, there was, as you mentioned, a lot of turnover for this game, a lot of rotation, some new players, some backups. Took them a little bit of time to get going. What did you kind of change at halftime to open things up a little bit? The second half seemed a lot more open than the first half.
It has happened in the last two games against Montreal. It took us a while in the first half to get some rhythm. I know the boys don't want me to make an excuse, and I won't do it. But today, with kind of the same start, I would like to review because we don't want it to happen. But after that, I thought we get the rhythm, and the break of the half, we just calm the team down a little. I told them, well, we have to settle first. Let's not try to do super advanced things if we're not doing the simple ones. Let's do the simple ones first, and then just let the game come. And it seems like being more patient and the sequences, we create more options. And also, when we look organized, we have a better opportunity to counterattack with more or with better spaces. So sometimes when you're chasing and trying kind of to do things, and the things doesn't come that way, so we come down and we were better in the second half.
Austin.
Oscar, got a chance to see Luis Muriel in his first game for you guys, just 2 weeks from signing. 79 minutes for him. What did you make of his performance, and what kind of went into the decision to get him as much minutes as he played?
Right, Austin. Well, Luis has been training with us, I want to say not even a week, because we were waiting on his visa. And do you imagine all this when you move in from a different country, for the players that do that, and then trying kind of to get in or to merging into the group, and having them being in a hotel, and all those things are not easy for the boys. And we wanted to wait a little longer, but he really was pushing us, and he wanted so badly just to have his presence in the game, and we considered that it was a good idea. And as the game went on, I felt that he was ready to play and probably more. So I'm happy, and his teammates are happy too to have them, and the same with David Brecalo. And now we need kind of to refine those chemistries a little bit more and allow them to come and had more training. But we saw the quality that Luis had today, and I thought everybody looked like we are so hopeful with things.
Sí, profe, muy buenas noches. Ramiro Enrique tuvo un gran partido, intentó casi todo el primer tiempo, el segundo también. ¿Qué dice de su presentación y su gol el día de hoy?
Sí, soy muy feliz por Ramiro porque ha tenido paciencia. No es fácil saber que hace las cosas tan bien y a veces tiene que venir del banco, pero ha entendido que su crecimiento no solamente nos va a ayudar a nosotros, sino que él mismo va a ir encontrando sus tiempos, y me parece maravilloso que pueda contribuirnos con goles que son muy necesarios, y su generosidad y su trabajo seguramente lo van a poner en una forma muy buena.
Oscar, I know you love these tournaments and getting to compete for anything like that. Have you had a minute just to think about the fact that this is the first time that your team has been able to advance beyond that first round because of the wins that you guys had in the past week?
Well, it's true. Sometimes we don't think too much on those achievements, and because we are too worried all the time about what is next. And thanks for the question, because that makes us think that first time that Orlando advanced to this series, and surely we're all thinking about the next rival that we had in last year. But I invite the boys just to think about the derby tonight, and start just making our movement mentally with our league, and we will have time to do it. But we're very proud to put the team in this new leg, and happy to bring Tigres again here.
One last question in the room.
¿Qué tal, profe? ¿Cómo está? Marco Quesada para Costa Rica. Bueno, lo hablaba tal vez para hablarlo en español, nuevamente enfrentar al equipo de Tigres, una serie que el año anterior fue bastante pareja. Ya van a llegar con un poco más de ritmo. ¿Cómo enfrentar a este equipo de Tigres para esta ocasión? Y también, si ha logrado ver algo de estas series que han habido anteriormente, ¿qué opina también del nivel que han tenido equipos centroamericanos y del Caribe en estas instancias? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Bueno, realmente muy orgullosos de poder primero participar en esta Copa de Campeones de la CONCACAF. Orgullosos de haber avanzado ante un rival difícil también. Me sorprendió gratamente el nivel del fútbol canadiense, que lo sigo más por la liga, por lo Montreal, Toronto y Vancouver, pero esta liga me sorprendió, tiene muy buenos jugadores y buenos equipos. Así que estamos muy orgullosos. Y lo de Tigres, mira, eh, yo estoy muy feliz, muy orgulloso de poder volver a traer a uno de los mejores equipos de México a competir, no amistoso, a competir otra vez en nuestra casa, y vamos a estar listos para esa competencia seguramente.
We have questions on the Zoom. Moses, you can be next.
Oscar, congratulations on the victory. I did want to ask you, in terms of your side, obviously considering what you did last year, and taking on a side that was, lower ranking, if you will, but nevertheless did give you a bit of a fight. What can you say about this Cavalry team, and what impressed you the most through the two legs?
Well, I was impressed when That was my first time that I played against a team in the Canadian League. I was absorbed by the fact that in Canada the soccer is growing that much, but due to Vancouver and Montreal and Toronto, but it's not true. It's a very competitive league, and I see the people very passionate, and it's not a surprise for me to understand why the Canadian soccer has grown that much, and taking the national team to the World Cup and all those things. So the coach, I shared with him as well, and I was amazed how technically as well they are bringing all these coaches that make the league growing. So it was very difficult. I thought we played a great game in Canada, a very organized game, and we were very polished in the last third, and we scored 3 goals that allow us tonight to rotate some players. Or in a different situation could be a different approach today to our game. So I'm surprised, I'm happy and proud, and I think the rival wasn't any easy for us.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Okay, thank you, gracias.